get started on this Black Widow 3.0. Another Widow. Every Widow. It's a big hype for. Got that inside of target and got it inside of the face. All right. Let's reset that. I don't want to practice shooting the 4-6 split. Shit. Look out. I'm gonna drop bowling balls on my toes. That's pretty good. Okay, I gotta move right. That ball's got a few games on it. It's got a little bit of lane shine on it. A lot of these balls, when they come at like 2,000 grit, 1,500 grit, more so 2,000 grit, they shine up pretty quick. I do feel like you lose a little bit overall as far as movement when that happens. If you like it when it's brand new with a good surface, get yourself a pad and keep putting the surface on there. Personally, for the most part, it just moves the break point further down the lane, which sometimes can be a better thing to get the ball to get through the pins a little bit better. Pretty good. All right, we're getting closer. This is where I talk about too. Sometimes people say, I want a ball that hooks. Problem is with today's equipment, where one ball might out-hook the other, sometimes in a different condition, the other ball will out-hook the ball that out-hooked it the first time, based off of friction. So sometimes your shiny stuff out-hooks dull, and sometimes your dull out-hooks shiny. More friction, more hook for shiny. Kind of how it goes. I'm gonna bump one more right. Pretty good. Oh, okay. 8-ball corner pocket. Thought it was pretty good. So this being a solid, strong core, or solid, got some nice pop down lane, right? But it's still a solid. That cover is going to affect that shape most of the time more than a lot of other things. Okay, I'll take the mixer. A lot of times solid ASIMs, it depends on what I'm bowling on, right? Sometimes they'll be fine in deep, sometimes they won't. Here in this house, I don't think this one does well when I go in, but most don't. I will say I've seen this ball with other people's hands go inside pretty far and do well. Oh God, that's bad. Open my shoulder up. Whoops. That's why I'm here making a video and not at the Masters. All right. Let's pretend that didn't happen. I won't edit that out, but can you guys not rewatch that a second time? Be great. Thanks. All right. So this, what I'm seeing, this ball should work pretty good. Oh, if I throw it right. Come on. Try to make about 10 videos here, and I'm too busy throwing the ball bad, so give me a minute. Lots of flare. Ooh, that's a lot of flare. I got about 7 inches of flare there. It's at least 6. More like 7. All right, let's try this again. There, that's a lot better. Yeah. Old man messenger. When you're 20, that happens in a split second. when you're in your 50s, you gotta hope for a slow rack. Every once in a while I get lucky and get that 20-year-old messenger, but not very often. Oh, a little off balance, that might be good. Yep. Moved another board right. Just to get the ball to read a little earlier and come up on it a little sooner. A lot of times on 10 pins I'll move left, but in this case, just watching your ball reaction, you gotta kind of decide what's the reason for the corner pin standing. Most of the time I'll move left, every once in a while I'll move right. In this case I moved right. Seemed like that worked. Let's try it again. Not bad. Yeah, I got a little right of target and it kind of hydroplaned there for a second, but had enough energy to pump down lane. Okay, might be onto something here. I'm not gonna waste your time with moving left and see what the ball does inside, because in my opinion, what it's doing inside now ain't gonna be the same as what it's gonna do inside for someone else on a different condition. Just gonna kind of give you an idea of the shape of the ball, where it works best for me in this house. Yeah, I got around that a little more. Whew. Okay. Easy spare, right? Show you how you get this. Right there. All right. I'll throw a couple more shots, and then we're gonna do my last shot, clutch shot. Yeah, I'm getting around it a little bit more now, so I may have to move back left. As soon as I thought I had something to the right. It's okay. I will say that this Widow 3.0 gives me a very familiar shape when it comes to Widows. You get a shiny Widow, it's going to do one thing. You get a dull Widow or a solid Widow, it's going to do another, right? This one's got HK22 in it though, so it's going to have that factored in. A little more pop. Yeah. And I didn't. So I moved left and then didn't get around it. Got it enough though. Okay. Hammer, Black Widow 3.0. Last shot. Money on the line. Gotta have a strike to win. 9 to tie. 8 to be a loser. See what happens. Oh, I got it in. Gotta get lucky. Nope. Loser. Loser again. Can't handle the pressure. All right. Well, that's your Hammer Black Widow 3.0. On to the next one.